time, my cunning Koopas, to use the time machine and steal the most valuable artifacts that history has to offer. Mario, my collection is almost complete. Bowser's museum is inside his castle. I have to get in there and return all the stolen artifacts before history is changed to forever. At last, to Bowser's castle. I'll show that no good reptile he can't mess with history as long as I'm around to set things right. The greatest collection of all time is nearly complete and it's all mine. No one can stop me now, not even Mario. Hey, Garuda. Are they still valuable if he steals them before they're valuable? That's a good question. Makes you think. Fuck yeah, let's play educational Mario games. Start adventure. That high-tech animation. Alright, so this game tricks you by making you think that it's educational. And by educational, I mean... Okay, so L brings up the time machine. R brings up this quiz, which says Cambridge 1687. So, basically, if we want to fill out our quiz, we've got to... oh, fuck. We gotta go through here. Why can I not change it from... There we go. Oh yeah, we just finished Sesame Street. I don't remember what year we had to go to. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. It's the hard one. 1687. We've already played Mario's Missing. We played that in June. It was sick. All right, let's go surfing through time. So this game is weird because unlike Mario's Missing, you actually have to play this mini game to go through time, where you basically just have to collect a whole bunch of mushrooms and then you go into the portal. Ouija was from Mario is Missing, but only the PC version. Alright, so let's learn some history. No, I don't want to go back in time. Put that away. Alright. Born on Blah of 1642, Isaac Newton went on to become one of the world's greatest scientists. Newton was uninterested in school until he attended Blah University, but his studies there were interrupted by London's Great Blah Plague of 1665. That's the best way to get to Cambridge. Surf through time. How do I go into doors? There we go. Hi, what's this place? This, my good man, is the Royal Society. We are a collection of learned men of science who meet to promote scientific discussion. Cannot imagine your business here. Excuse me, I was just asking about Newton. I see, a friend of Isaac's, eh? 'Tis true, must be said. He's one of the great minds of our age. He was made a full-fledged member at the age of 30, the young upstart. Wow, what did he do? He may have put me out of business. Take this lens. I grind precision lenses for telescopes. The Newtonian reflecting telescope may make them obsolete. What's a reflecting telescope? Ask his astronomer friend, Edmund Halley, 2 doors down. I need to find my unfinished manuscript of the Principia to tell you anything more about Newton. It was the only copy in existence. Offer apple? It is a temptation, but no, I think not. Tiny Italian man visiting 17th century Cambridge, yeah. Alright, go away. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can just sort of guess this stuff. Born on Christmas Day is an option. That's probably the right one. Mahatma, 1642. Yeah, I think Christmas Day is the only one that's valid here. Now, I seem to recall... Okay, those do actually stay. London's great. Black Plague of 1665. In 2 short years, back at his family farm in Woolsthorpe, Newton invented calculus, made major discoveries in optics, and formulated his famous theory of gravity after observing a falling apple. Gravitation. Page 2. Newton's 3 laws of... 3 laws of treason. I guess it's gravitation. Nope. Who's born on Newton, miss? Oh wait, motion. They're both physics and astronomy. He also discovered the something of white light. I think that's the spectrum. And invented the first something reflecting telescope, as we already learned. Although London's Royal Academy of Science made him a fully fledged member at the young age of... I don't remember. The guy did tell us, but oops, fuck. Newton actually waited too many years before publishing his discoveries in 2 landmark books, the Principia and Optics. 20th century, Einstein's theories have prevailed at atomic sizes and extreme speeds. But Newtonian physics is still used to safely navigate rockets to the moon, Mars, and beyond. The young age of 900. He definitely told us something about what age he was. The gift confounds me. Edmund Halley. Edmund Halley, like in Halley's Comet. Great Comet of 1862. Using Newton's theory of gravitation and his laws of motion, I have predicted its return in about 76 years. Sounds like you owe a lot to Isaac Newton. Financing the publication of his Principles of Mathematics, which I shall call by the Latin name Principia for short. You may have this rough draft. Seem to have misplaced my telescope lens. Ah, just the lens I needed. One day, in big telescopes, we'll use Isaac Newton's discovery that a curved mirror works like a lens. Big metal mirrors don't distort as badly as big glass lenses. So he's important to astronomy. Immensely so. His theory of gravitation allows us to understand the orbits of the planets. Perhaps one day we shall send rockets to the moon, and all because of a common apple. An apple? Like this? Why, yes. As a young man, Newton saw an apple fall. He realized that the same force kept the moon in orbit about the Earth. It was a true revelation. I've already partaken of one today so as to keep the doctor away. Sorry, but there's nothing more I can tell you. Okay, well, this guy over here wanted to copy the Principia. Ah, my lost Principia. Now I can read this work, or while I await publication of his next great work, which I believe he's calling Optics. That's Latin for optics, as no doubt you have surmised. It's the study of light and its behavior as it travels through lenses. With a simple prism, Newton has shown that white light is made up of a spectrum of colors. Now, why didn't I think of that? Physics, mathematics, astronomy, they were all a jumble before Newton. I hate to admit it, but he's perhaps the most influential scientist, if not person, of the age. Merry Christmas to you, sir, and welcome. This is Cambridge, one of the oldest universities in the world. Many disciplines of infinite fascination, blah, blah, blah. What's calculus? Blah, blah, blah. If what in part I could such a fruit be? Blah, blah, blah. 3 laws of motion. I prefer my Macintosh. Hello, can you tell me where I am? It's Cambridge University, blah, blah, blah. Talk to the dog. Let's offer this guy's calculus book. My missing book. You have my eternal gratitude. Now I can ponder the confounding equations which Newton developed in his 20s. That is, if I didn't grasp them already, of course. Writing the Principia. Okay, he's useless otherwise. Hi, I'm trying to return this. Please, away with you, small person. I must publish a book of my discoveries, and I cannot recall the origin of my theory of gravity. What a dreadful birthday has befallen me this day. I guess we gotta... I think we have to complete all these side quests. Strike me down. It's Newton's second law of motion. This is perhaps the most important law in physics. F equals ma. Means force equals mass times acceleration. The other rules are blah. Most important discoveries in his 20s. Let's try to talk to the dog. Can't talk to the dog. Alright. I think we've talked to everyone and given everything. Oh, I guess I haven't done the, finished this. I feel like it was 37? Oh. Oh wait, that just teleports us back here? This is still filled in. Wasn't 17, right? 24 we tried. 30? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, let's go. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Luckily it doesn't matter, because hitting those spikes just removes all your mushrooms. But I didn't have any anyway. So if you try and go into the whirlpool without having enough mushrooms, you just go back to the castle, which is stupid. I think we should be able to give him his shit now. Mr. Newton, remember this apple? Good heavens, that's it. The apple falls for the same reason that the moon orbits the Earth. It all comes back to me. Thank you, Mario. I can complete the Principia now. Okay, is that then? Alright, we got rid of the apple. Got a new password. So basically, we got to go through each of these objects. Orleans, 1429. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win battle after battle during France and England's 100 Years' War is amazing. That someone of Arc is an illiterate 15th century farm girl makes it only more astounding. It's a giant grenade. Joan of Arc. Driven to change her world by visions and voices of something saints. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that number is. God damn it. Get me out of here. Wait, what? 1447? 1429. Orleans, 1429. $14 $29. Big Apple. 3 a.m. Yeah, this energy drink has helped me a lot here. I'm suddenly very awake feeling. It's probably that combined with the light, but probably mostly the energy drink. Friend, can you tell me what battle this is? Why, this is Orleans, mon ami. We are attempting to storm the fortification of Tourelle. That is Joan's shield. She may need it. Where are you trying to take it from? We're striving to end the siege of Orleans by the English, of course. Looks like you have a tough battle ahead. Perhaps, but we know victory will soon be ours. How do you know that? Why, we are led by the maid Joan, petite amie. They're leading us. We will not lose the fight. When we take Orleans, the Dauphin shall be crowned king, and the English driven away. You want to crown a dolphin king? Not the dolphin, the Dauphin. That is what we call the heir to the throne. When he is crowned, he will become Charles VII, our leader. Though many say Charles is led by Joan. No, we're gonna totally let her burn. She was pretty impressive. She is like an avenging angel, monsieur. The sight of her leading the troops inspires the men greatly. I would tell you more, but with all the fighting, I am behind in my work. I need to fix the bit of the Duke of Alencon's horse, and I can't find it. Do you know where I can find it? Oh, wait, no. Okay, can we... Okay, so this is like the British or the English. Armed with the sword of clad and custom made. Okay, I don't know this one. Lifting the siege of the city of Orleans. Joan's soldiers routed the enemy repeatedly and eventually took back enough land to allow the Dauphin to be crowned king. Charles VII of France in the Cathedral of Rheims. Before the Maid of Orleans could complete her task, however, she fell into the hands of the English. Tried and convicted of, I think it was witchcraft, right? Something? Or heresy. Definitely a heresy. Joan, still true to her purpose, was martyred in 1431. Later cleared of the charges, Joan of Arc was made a saint by the Catholic Church in 1920. Thank you for the follow, Jobber123rd. As you can tell, I like to play good games on stream. Let's talk to someone else here. Excuse me, sir, are you in command here? I may command their swords, but Joan commands their hearts. Did Joan really go into battle? Oui, she rides at the head of the troops. Should see the men rally around her standard. So she's a warrior, eh? She has never taken part in the actual clash of arms, yet she knows much about the art of war. She's a natural leader of men, and fearless when facing the enemy. Classics. Did she wear armor like a knight? They made for her a special suit of armor, much smaller than for a man, with no crests on it. And of course, she carries the sword of Saint Catherine. Is that a special sword? Ah oui, a small miracle that. Jean told the priest where to find it at Saint Catherine de Fairbois, a village she'd never visited, and find it they did. How did she know it was there? The voices told her. She says these things came to her through the voices of 3 saints. And just between you and me and the tent flap, I believe her. She is very pious and filled with faith. I want to leave and just quickly... Sort of... I've already forgotten. Something weird. Fuck. Sort of Thomas Jefferson. I've already forgotten. But it was 3 saints. Talk to this guy again. When I saw her struck by the arrow today, it pained me greatly. Yikes, you mean she was hit? I've no fear, mon ami. She was merely knocked to the ground. She arose quickly and pulled out the shaft herself. The men took her away from the battle to heal. I must get this shield to her. Can you help? As the Duke of Alencon, a note signed by me would give you safe passage around the camp to look for. But alas, I have no quill to write with. Okay. Foolish men are being led by witchcraft and heresy, I fear. Well, it looks like a battle to me. This is merely a skirmish. The real battle is for who controls Charles. Charles the King? Not yet, but it looks like he soon will be, thanks to Joan. Each victory she wins brings Charles closer to being crowned King of France at Rheims. You must understand, Joan is doing what Charles' many advisors and knights could not. Their power and influence is reduced with each victory she wins. They are very nervous. But it's obvious her claims of hearing the voices of saints is heresy, I tell you. Heresy, a mere shepherd girl of 17 could not lead 4,000 men into battle without the help of magic. 4,000 men. Bah! A woman cannot lead men. What could you know of such things? Here, make yourself useful. Take this quill pen to the Duke of Alencon. Think she's gonna change her mind? Never. A woman has no place on the field of battle. Now be gone, impudent gnome. Half a quill pen. Merveilleux! My quill from the scribe. You shall give your letter. You shall have your letter. Also, take this bit for my horse. Give it to the stable master. Sort of. He said what it was, but you can't go back and read the text. You will know the whereabouts of Joan's horse. Ah bon, you found the bit for the Duke's horse. Merci, little friend. Saw the hoof prints of her favorite horse heading up the hill towards that meadow. Look for her there. Bon chance. Alright, so we gotta go up the hill. Sorry to disturb you, but what battle is this? Forgive me, I am still weak. During the battle, I lost my buckler and was struck by an arrow. Yeah, so we gotta just get the last thing here, the sword. It's not that, it's not that. Sort of David, no. To talk to that guy again. So stupid. You get kicked back here, but like you don't. Actually, wait. Is there any reason for me to not just go through them and like? I don't think there's any reason for me to not just do this at this point. We already did David. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Ah, 3 saints. Against the English. Sort of. Not the Sword of Joan, obviously. Oh, fuck, I put that... Put it back again. I should just talk to the guy again. But let's just quickly just get these all filled in again. Against the English. 4,000 men. Siege of Orleans. Allow the Dauphin to be crowned King Charles VII. Tried and convicted of heresy. Alright, let's try this again. There's a guy in the middle. You're in command here. Go into battle. Blah, blah, blah. Special sword. So, he didn't actually tell me what the sword was called? Dolphin King, sounds pretty impressive. Reminds me of King Fury where there was a time travel skateboard? Oh, Kung Fury. Thanks, Duke. You can count on Mario. Why did these guys not tell me about her sword? Wait, the yes was for me? Wait, what was the yes for, though? I don't remember what my question was. Good sort of, David. They did? Oh, fuck. Did they say the name of the sword? I swear they did the first time, but I didn't see it here this time. Alright, fuck it. I'm just... Okay, we got to Caesarion. Got David. Delcano, no. Orlando. Let's keep going. David Delcano, no. Oh wait, we already did these. Julius Caesar, no. Julius II, no. Kublai Khan? No, obviously. Mona Lisa didn't make any sense, but wasn't gonna not try it. Not the fucking sword of Mozart. Know that. Second, no. Morning, Rogue. How's it going? We're brute forcing an educational game. It's killing you. Yay! Alright, let's go give this to... What's her face? Joan. I was like, it's not gonna be a woman because it's a sword from medieval times. "21 hours of sleep, that's a good amount of sleep." Now, do I have to actually do any of the rest of the stuff here? Think you'll be needing this, Maid Joan. Ah, you have found my shield. Now I can lead the army once again. Orleans shall not see another day under siege. I give you my thanks, mon ami Mario. Say, Joan, how do you guess my name? Let's just say it came to me in the vision, Mario. Alright, let's head back. Set off our thermal detonator here. Not quite 21 yet. We're at 20. Well, actually, I guess I have been up for more than 21 because I was up at 10:30 yesterday. All right, what do we got now? One of the most versatile geniuses in history, Leonardo da Vinci took his name from the village of Venice. What? Is it actually Vinci? I guess it is actually Vinci. Where he's born on April 15th. 1475. If the time is 1505. Okay, there we go. He lived during a period of artistic and intellectual reawakening called the Renaissance. Followed the 1,000-year slumber known as the Middle Ages. A talented child, Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in Florence? And later worked in Milan and Rome. He was employed by a series of wealthy patrons, and his interests extended far beyond painting. Leonardo was also a sculptor, architect, engineer, musician, scientist, and inventor. A perfect example of a Renaissance man. His famous notebooks used handwriting for security purposes. Backward writing? For security purposes, and full of ideas that would not be realized for almost 500 years. His sketches included hang gliders, helicopters, parachutes, tanks, machine guns, submarines, and diving gear. Leonardo was something of the Last Supper painting, or fresco. The Last Supper, and his portrait of Mona Lisa, also known as La Gioconda, rank among the most famous pictures ever painted. So we just kicked that one's ass without even going to the place. What is it? Florence, 1505. $15.05. All right, let's surf our way to Florence. I'm getting more awake now with the light coming in the window and the energy drink circulating through my veins. That's good. If I'm not actively crashing like right now, that's good. The question is, do I actually have to do any of these side quests? I think the answer is no. Say, who's over in that art studio? Which one, Leonardo da Vinci's or Michelangelo Buonarroti's? They're both here in Florence, working on, among other things, a pair of paintings depicting the war with the city of Pisa. No thanks, but that notebook appears quite valuable. Tell me about Leonardo da Vinci. He studied here at Florence as a boy, but he was born in the little village of Vinci. That's where he gets his name, Leonardo from Vinci. You see? But everyone just calls him Leonardo. What about Michelangelo? He's the greatest sculptor of the age, and only 30 years old, but he's just a bambino compared to Leonardo. In fact, Leonardo will turn 53 next week on April 15th. Maybe he'd like this book for his birthday. Let's see it. These are very fine drawings, but I can't read the notes. Very strange. I believe it's all written backward. But I'm just an old fresco painter. My eyes aren't so good anymore. Fresco? What's a fresco? Frescoes? Ah, the most beautiful art. They're created by painting on wet plaster. When it dries, the painting becomes part of what it is painted on. Leonardo experiments with them frequently. What are Leonardo's frescoes like? Most famous is his Last Supper in Milan. It's one of the greatest paintings of all time. Chabella. Too bad, really. That's too bad. Ah, it's a tragedy. Such a beautiful painting, and now it's flaking off the wall. That new plaster he was testing failed. That's Leonardo for you. Always experimenting. What else does he do? What doesn't he do? You're also supposed to, like, respect their rat leader. What doesn't he do? He's a musician, an architect, and don't tell Michelangelo, but he's a sculptor too. I always love to hear about Leonardo's new ideas. Have you seen any? Painters who paint in the nude. Hi, I'm trying to return this. Come in, little man, and marvel at the works of Michelangelo. I'm the greatest sculptor of the Renaissance, if I do say so myself, and I do. What's the Renaissance? Wake up! For the last 1,000 years, Europe's been artistically and intellectually asleep. Now our civilization is having a rebirth, a renaissance. So who's the greatest artist around? You dare ask? There are none to compare with me. That is, well, except maybe Leonardo, but he wastes his time with invention, science, and engineering. Really? Leonardo sounds impressive. God, he's so preoccupied that he creates few works of art. But those few, enough of him. I created La Pieta. I created the giant David for Florence. Now I need to test a new type of fresco. I'd like to know more. No, go away. I need to find some plaster. Grazie, but no. I try not to steal from the competition. Grazie. Alright, here he is. Excuse me, I'm lost. Do you have a minute? No, not now. My book of notes has vanished, and I cannot concentrate on my painting of Lady Giocondo. Found your notebooks. Call me Leo. No offense, but shouldn't Mona Lisa be smiling? She is smiling. See, a subtle, enigmatic smile. People wonder what that smile means for centuries, and that is exactly what I want them to do, Mario. To behold my work and wonder. Alright, so we've returned the notebook to Leonardo. Basically, we just gotta return the items back to their rightful owners. I don't think we have to do any of the rest of the, like, trading quests. Which basically means we can just brute force the quizzes here. Vienna, 1824. Arguably the greatest composer who ever lived, Ludwig van Beethoven spent most of his life in the Austrian music capital of... Vienna? Born in... Mona Lisa's overrated. Don't at me. Well, this is in 1824, so he had to have been before... I don't know when he was born. Oh, it continues. Oh, but... I tried 1776. There we go, 1770. Ludwig gave his first something concert at age blah. I'm assuming it's piano. At age 8, soon recognized as a master pianist, he is said to have met Wolfgang Mozart. And in 1787, his talents turned toward composing. However, when the ear problems he had suffered from for years worsened and he became totally deaf. It's perhaps because of this handicap that he became such an original composer. Able only to imagine the music he created, Beethoven dared to ignore musical convention. Although he lived in the something of his royal patron and was admired the world over. Master pianist. Lived in the palace of his royal patron and was admired the world over. Beethoven was said to have had a bad temper, messy habits, and a mean tongue. This perhaps explains why he never married. He completed his first something in 1800, beginning a cycle which reached its peak with the presentation of his masterpiece, the Ninth Symphony. So his first Symphony. Cycle, which reaches peak with the presentation of his masterpiece, the Ninth Symphony, in sometime later, like 1824. Fucking got it. Passed away in some other time, 1827. He had published approximately 200 works. Get me out of here. Wait, what? Where did I need to go? Florence, 1725 or something? Vienna, 1824. Close enough. Ooh. Gained notoriety because he was stolen a lot. $18, $24. All right, let's do some sewer surfing here. Yeah, but didn't you see? Mario's Missing taught us that he did that on purpose. Because he wanted to see people get so upset about it. Alright, let's go find this fucker. Ludwig, is this your music? What's that? My ninth? Ah, Herr Mario. Finally evened up the score. We've been looking for that sheet music for days. Sit and listen as the orchestra plays. Hey Vlasno, how's it going? Educational games in the morning after stay up all night. It's the way to go. Vienna's famous for surfing in 1824. Everyone knows. Yeah, I'll ask Bloody. Bloody would say yes. I like your music a lot, Ludwig. Ha! Well, you must be from the future. Nothing but critics now. What do these fools know? I told them my works are not for you, but for a later age. I like this little composition playing in the background. Self-destruct. Alright, that's that one done. I feel like this game is easier than Mario is Missing by a lot because I can just brute force the quizzes. I wonder how many of these rooms there will be, because I think there were 3 rooms sort of equivalent to this in Mario's Missing. Philadelphia, 1776. Someone was born in Virginia in 1743. Now, I see it mentions Jefferson later. So I'm going to assume this is Thomas Jefferson. Became a leader in the Virginia House of... Yeah, Mario's Missing had a lot of map navigation. This one, not so much. House of Government? No. House of Stonecutters. House of Wizard. His famous paper, a summary review of the rights of something America. Black America? Nope. He insisted that colonial ties with England were... Pacific America? Were bullshit. What he lacked as a public speaker, I imagine. Speaker. He was certainly made up for by his powerful writing. For this reason, Jefferson was chosen to write the Declaration of Independence before that guy came and stole it. The document gave birth to the United States on July 4th. Like 1776? Yeah, okay. I'm actually kind of surprised that I guessed that. Insisted that ties were crooked? Insisted that colonial ties with England were voluntary. Going to urgent care once it opens at 10. Virginia House of What's? Ooh, just started to tip backwards there. And I almost lost my, like, sanity. House of... Whew. Alright, well, Philadelphia, 1776. Let's go there, and then we can just pick up the rest. $1776. Whew. Whew. Okay, here we go. Where are we going? Philadelphia. There it is. No yawning. Sorry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Deal with it. Let's go to Philly. I do what I want, including fall asleep as I try and do anything. Damn sweepy eyes. Yeah, my eyes are not wanting to stay awake now. For sure. Oh, what? 1776, Philadelphia. Oh, I did 75 by accident. Fuck. Yeah, only 3.5 hours left. We're getting there. I mean, we'll finish this game up and then we'll go to Hotel Mario and that should be it. Yeah, I mean, I did, god damn. What was I trying to say? I thought I had changed to 76, but apparently I didn't. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. I missed one. Yeah, I have to stay awake for food to arrive. God damn it. Fucking hate that mini game. And I'll also do the good old reminder while we're talking about things like that. My merch is on sale, 15% off. It's pretty cheap. If you ever wanted Tingle doing the thumbs up guy pose, but it actually was me, you can get that on a shirt or on a mug or on a pillow or on a blanket. Wait, what do we need to care about here? Leader in the Virginia has a blah. Rights, some review of the rights of something. Sleep with Tingle, wear Tingle, drink Tingle, Tingle all day long. Hi, what's going on here? We're going on. We're at war. We've had it up to here with the British and their taxes. Why should we be run by a parliament across the Atlantic? Who we're at war with? King George III of Great Britain. The British have ruled the American colonies since the founding of Jamestown in 1607. But now we want our independence. How long have you been at war? Since the shot heard around the world was fired at the battles of Lexington and Concord on April 19, 1775, more than a year ago. Taxation and Tyranny. If you want to know more, take this copy of Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet, a summary view of the rights of British America. Who are these men in Independence Hall? That's Continental Congress, representatives of the colonies. 13 individual colonies can stand up against a power like Britain? I don't know. Have you seen today's paper? Who are these men in Independence Hall? That's the Continental Congress, representatives of the colonies. How 13 individual colonies can stand up against the power of Britain. Can stand up against a power like Britain. They can stand. Have you seen today's paper? Okay, well. Hey, Emily, education's going good. We already learned our numbers, so now we're doing history. Wow, I just pretty sure I was like asleep there for a second. I'd like to return this piece of paper. I mean, I already had a Red Bull just now, basically like 15 minutes ago maybe. Probably belongs to someone in Independence Hall. They're always writing up documents. I bet it belongs to that redhead fellow from Virginia. Heck of a writer, but not much of a public speaker. What's his name? Tom something. He wrote that summary view of the rights of British America. I bet I could remember his name if I had a copy of that pamphlet. This one? Well, let's see. Yep, says right here, a summary view of the rights of British American by T.H. Jefferson. T.H. is short for Thomas. What's it say? It seems to say that the American colonial ties with Great Britain are voluntary. Pretty revolutionary. But then again, I heard Mr. Jefferson saying the rebellion now and again is a good thing. What else can tell me about Thomas Jefferson? He built that interesting house over in Virginia, Monticello. I believe they call it. He loves to farm, they say. I also hear he's on a committee doing some writing from the Congress. Who else is on the committee? If they're smart, they'll let a writer like Jefferson work alone. But John Adams and Ben Franklin are on the committee. Speaking of Ben, he left his glasses here again. Can you take them to him? Know anything else? He owns some slaves, but he keeps trying to make slavery illegal. It's pretty confusing, really. As far as I'm concerned, I wish he'd practice what he preaches. Worse than Carmen, better or worse than Carmen Sandiego. I don't know, seems similar. House of... It's like British rights or something.
I guess it was the summary of the view of British America. The House of... Yeah, difficult to say. House of Independence? A lot of text playing this after being up for... I mean, that's the fun of it, though. If I could read it, then it would be too easy. Heartbroken over the untimely passing of his young wife Martha in 1782, Jefferson never married again. His political career, he served as governor of Virginia, the first Secretary of State, the second vice president, and the third... Third what? First... Perspiration. Oh boy. Imagine being up that long and then running around with a ton heavy backpack and except cannot decide where to go for 1 hour. That sounds good. Retiring to the home he had designed his beloved Monticello. He later became the founder of the University of Virginia. Scientist, something, architect, and statesman. Farmer. Jefferson's personal library became the nucleus of the U.S. Library of Congress. That happened in London. Yeah, I could crack the window open a little bit. That could potentially help, but it's pretty chilly out. Like, I think it's... Well, let's see. I'm sure it's below 0. It is... Fuck, it's minus 13 out. It's pretty chilly. President. Yeah, it would definitely wake me up a little bit. Virginia House of Death. Virginia House of Death. Take some deep breaths outside and come back in. Hold on, let's just go out of here and talk to some more people. Alright, fuck this guy. Here, now that we're breaking away from Great Britain, I've yet to get over to the hall myself. Wait, don't I know you? My name's Mario. I'll find it here. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Mario, I'm Ben Franklin, publisher, scientist, occasional inventor. Please have one of my newspapers. You'll find it worthwhile reading. You're a founding father. I'm a Pennsylvania representative of the Continental Congress. Need to get over to Independence Hall right away to sign the Declaration. I'd be most happy to, my dear friend, but I need to find my glasses, the ones that I just tried to give you. I don't mean to brag, but I invented bifocals, you know? My bifocal glasses. Thank you, Mr. Mario. I never sign anything before reading it, you know? Even when it's written by someone with the intellectual powers of Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson? Did he write the Constitution? No, he's writing the Declaration of Independence. We don't even have a Constitution yet. I have a funny feeling people are going to mix those two up one day. Why is Jefferson writing the Declaration? House of Burgesses. Got away with words. You should have read his Statute of Virginia for religious freedom. Truly inspired. He wrote that as a lawmaker in the Virginia House of Burgesses. There we go. What else can you tell me? Oh, his interests cover just about everything. Science, farming, architecture. I believe he'd be a fine leader of our country when he's, oh, I don't know, maybe 57 or 58 years old. Gosh, I wonder if he'll know what this is. Good heavens, sir, do you realize that you hold the Declaration of Independence? I beg you, take it to Jefferson so that we may pledge our lives, fortunes, and sacred honor to our new country. See you later, nerd. Is this... Where's the... Oh, it's down here. Say, what are all you guys doing in here? Please, not now, sir. We're about to sign a very important document, but we seem to have misplaced it. You guys need a Declaration of Independence? Oh, thank goodness, gentlemen. This diminutive plumber has found our declaration. Now we can sign. You first, Mr. Hancock. How's it coming, Tom? Hey, Muller wife. Castro. Farewell, Mario, my good friend. With your help, we've created a great new country. Perhaps one day your likenesses will appear carved into a mountain. Yeah, he's just like, what up? You missing this Declaration of Independence? I'm done. I ate all my Timbits, Muller Duck. And also, welcome. Good morning. I finished them. Let's set off the thermal detonator. Destroy Philadelphia. It's empty. I ate them all. Do. Yeah, autocorrecting Astro to Castro. At least it didn't autocorrect to castrate. That'd take a little bit more explanation. I ate 50 Timbits, of course. Alright. Next room. Yeah, it's educational and amazing. Let's return this to owner, whatever it is. Menlo Park, 1879. The prolific inventor, someone, also known as New Jersey's someone of Menlo Park, began his quest to perfect the light bulb. It's Edison. Thomas Alva Edison, also known as New Jersey's, something. In under 18 hours, yeah, sure, no big deal. Wizard of Menlo Park. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we played Sesame Street. I'm curious how long I actually was playing that Sesame Street game. Because, I almost think it may have been like 2 hours. I think we may have played that game for at least 2 hours. Began his quest to perfect the light bulb in 1879 after tiring of the flickering light and funny smells from the old dangerous oil lamps? Gas lamps, potentially? You are too? It was definitely over an hour. I think it may have gotten up towards the 2 hour mark there. Maybe like an hour and a half. Learning of a similar invention in Edison tried over a lot of types of material and seemingly on his quest to find a long burning. Put it around an hour and a half, but we weren't watching the clock. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I'm not really long burning filament. I don't know. I was not really conscious for all that. Eventually, he discovered the carbonized something. Carbonized light bulb. Perfect material. I don't know what the fuck this is, but okay, it's not a material. Can't be bamboo, that's insane. Carbonized heresy. I don't know, whatever. Well, the best remembered is the inventor of the incandescent light bulb. I find these stupid educational games, they're awesomely stupid for, like, the morning, the end, basically, of, like, these 24-hour streams. They're hilarious. I just find them, personally, funny as shit to play when I'm super tired. Edison also brought us, among other inventions, the phonograph, the something battery, the alkaline battery, I guess, and motion pictures. Edison is also credited with owning more patents, I think, than anyone else in history. Your mom's wrong with bamboo. Who said edutainment games combine education and entertainment and feature the worst of both. Receiving more than a lot in his lifetime. Later in life, he was quoted as saying, "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration," I believe. It is bamboo. Sick, over 200. That one was the one that was like, yeah, that's a lot, but like, it's not an outrageous number. Yeah. Stealing shit. Who was it that... I guess I can just say... Oh, it was just Europe. So what is remaining then? More than... How many patents did he get? Yeah, learn stealing other shit works. 200 was the answer before, so let's call it 39. Yeah, frowny faces there. No big deal. Honestly, they're only a penalty if you're doing them, if you're just brute forcing this, like, it's only a penalty if you're doing it in the actual, like, destination. No, if you're doing it here, you lose nothing. Because if you do it in your destination, you've traveled there, you get kicked back to here. But if you're here, you don't go anywhere. All right, there we go. So I can just brute force it. And now I just need to actually figure out where I'm supposed to go. Menlo Park, 1879. Yeah, exactly. Can't get kicked out if you're never in. I've already forgotten the year. Menlo Park. I think it was like 1879 or something. Uh, 1879. Okay, I actually was right. Menlo Park, 1879 AD. Let's go. Go surfing. I think this is how this game is meant to be played. You just brute force the answers and then you walk into the place and just like, yo, here's your shit. We're gonna get so much time in on Hotel Mario when we finish this. It's like, shit, we're so ahead of schedule. 8:53 and we're like probably a third of the way through this game. We're gonna get at least twice as much Hotel Mario as anticipated. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is this your house? Oh, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Maybe. We might beat Hotel Mario. Jumpstart 5th grade. Those Jumpstart games were creepy. Hi there, I'm new in town. Got a minute? Nope, sorry son, but I've got to work on my latest invention. Dang it, this one isn't a puzzler though. If I can't figure this one out, well, I'll be left in the dark. Say, Wiz or Mr. Edison, do you need this? Why is this like stuttering weirdly? why it's doing that. I'm gonna just a second. The video is just gonna cut out for a second here. Why, son of a gun, my boy, I believe that's the bulb filament I was searching for. Good job, Mario. This invention is the light of my life. I've never experienced that before where the audio was stuttering like that. That's really strange. It was something to do with my converter. My OSSC. I just turned it off and on again and it seems to be fine. Say, Tom, where do you get your inspiration? Funny you should ask. It was much harder to tell before, but now, whenever I see a light bulb go off in my head, I know I'm on something good. Where do you get your ideas? Just from other people. Alright, time to blow up Menlo Park. Getting such good score here because I'm going through these places so quickly. I'm fucking master. Alright, what's next? Some sort of something here. Gobi Desert, 1292. When Marco Polo was born in the Italian trading port of somewhere in Italy. Florence? I don't know where Marco Polo was born. Venice? Hey! I mean, you get it right, it resets the things there. About 1254 AD, the Western world knew little of the Far East. Marco's father, someone, and his... Del Cano. Yeah, it's 3 in a row, but then that just kicks you out of... Lorenzo de Medici. That just kicks you out, but then you don't have to, like, redo the shit. If you had to redo all the questions up ahead of that, it'd be really annoying, but, like... Piccolo and Uncle Maffeo, or is that Matteo? Were merchants who happened upon the eastern capital of the Chinese emperor. Chinese emperor. It's only like... Oh wait, yeah, I guess he was Chinese. Why did I think that Kublai Khan was Mongolian? I don't know, whatever. I guess, I don't know. When the Polos set out again for China in 1271, they took something-year-old Marco with them. Oh, wait, 1271, it did actually, hold on. He was born in 1254. Yeah, okay, yeah, after the Mongolians conquered China. Okay. So 1271, so he would have been 7, is that right? 10 would be 64. So he'd be 15. Okay, 17. My math was off, but it was close enough. 17-year-old Marco with them, a journey of more than something years, including more than 3 years. Yeah, anything more than 3 would have been insane. Including crossing of the something desert, the Gobi Desert. Brought them to Kublai Khan's capital at something, now Beijing. Gobi? Cambuloc? Okay. Never heard that name before, but I'll allow it. The Khan took a liking to Marco and employed him for 17 years in enterprises all over Asia. Marco discovered wonders unknown in Europe, including something money, metal money, paper money, coal, spectacles, and fireworks. The Polos finally returned to Venice in so hold on, they left in, when did they leave? 1271. They set out in 1271. It took 3 years, so 1274. And then he worked for 17 years. So 1284, 1291. So 1295 would make sense. Yeah, there we go. After escorting a Mongolian princess back to the Khan of Gobi? Asia? Khan, India? Just gonna step over here just so I don't accidentally. Yeah, we're oh, wait. Okay. Totally learning. Not Britain, obviously. No, we did that. We did that. Yeah, they totally could actually make a decent... well, maybe. They could certainly make an educational game now. Oh, we didn't do Persia. I thought we did Persia already. Now that they maybe could make a good one. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they probably won't. Back home, Marco was captured during a war between Venice and Genoa. While imprisoned, he wrote of his travels in the... something of Marco Polo. Play it. Tragedies? The... histories of Marco Polo. History of Marco Polo. Fuck. Come on. You can do this, Mario. I believe. Meritocracy of Marco Polo? Maybe he's just that good. There's only so many options. I mean, it's gotta be capitalized. Oh, wait, the Book of Marco Polo, okay. Which remained Europe's main source of information on Asia for the next 1292. So it's not 1,000 years. 200 is like the top end. Okay. Mario vs. Sonic at the Spelling Olympics. I don't think it's gonna be only 3. I guess it's only 3. Oh yeah. Brute Force. It's the what is the name of the game? It's not. It can't be. We did 17. Hold on. Mario's early years. We did 17. We did 200. We did 24. We did 3 for sure. It's not 30. What? What? Oh wait, there's gonna be more down below. That's my bad. 500 years? Oops. I forgot that these menus scroll. Wait, where do we have to go? Gobi Desert, 1292. Fucking hate scrolling menus. 1272? Gobi Desert. I think it was 1272, but I'm gonna go double check before I actually go. Oh, there it was. The Pacific, just generally. This is a good video game. 1292. Okay, good thing I checked. 1292. I think if you don't put in a correct date, you basically do this. Like, so you waste your time doing the surfing minigame, and then you just get dumped back in the castle. Which is why I don't want to fuck around. That's why I double check, because I don't want to waste my time doing this and then getting pissed off. Alright, let's find Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Oh, is he in here? Hi, I'm lost. Do you know where I am? Who is this insolent beetle? Who comes unannounced? You'd better be bearing gifts worthy of the great Khan's attention. My name's Mario. I'm from Brooklyn. Brooklyn? Bah, your accent betrays you. You're obviously another bold explorer from Italy. I'm the great Kublai Khan. You're in my capital city of Cambulac. Haven't I heard of you before? Of course you've heard of Kublai Khan, just as you've heard of my father and my father's father, Genghis Khan. The mighty Genghis began the conquest of China that it completed your year of 1279. Oh, you're the ruler of all China? Yeah, what the fuck is a Brooklyn? Obviously, I rule the mightiest empire on Earth. As an experienced explorer, you could conduct trade for me in the empire's outlying provinces. Here, take half of what I pay Marco Polo. Marco Polo? Who's he? Why is he stuttering like this? A brave explorer, perhaps not unlike yourself, who left Italy when he was a boy of 17. Now he has decided to return home. This displeases me. I shall brood until I find a worthy distraction. No emperor has need of a wooden block. Ah, this is our spot here, I guess. Hello, my name is Mario, and I... Oh, the desert heat. Not only has it caused me to misplace one of the wonders of China, but now I'm seeing miniature tradesmen. I cannot return to Italy until I've recovered. Hello, Marco Polo. You forgot your printing block. That's it. I knew I'd forgotten something. Now at last I can get started for home. The people back there aren't going to believe the stories I've got to tell. Ready to head back to Italy, Marco? Ship it, Mario Polo. Oh, there it is. From this day on, you can call yourself Mario Polo. I don't know if you saw that and then read it before I did, or if you just made that up on your own and then it happened to be exactly what the game said. I don't think I had gotten there when you said that, so... But I have no sense of time, so it's kind of hard to say. You didn't even think it was that clever. Alright, what do we got next? I think we probably have to clear out this room, and then we probably have to do one more room. That in Mario is Missing, we had to do 3 rooms of 5. These are way shorter than the Mario is Missing ones, though. Athens, 369 BC. The methods by which we seek an understanding of our world, our universe, and ourselves are believed to have been created by the great thinkers and teachers of ancient... Oh, wait. Alexandria? No, wait, that's not. Yeah, I think we're about halfway. Greece. One of the most was Plato in something he founded what is said to be the first something known as first something known as what? First something known as the Academy. University? Okay, there we go. In what year? I mean, it's got to be before the current date, so. This school survived for over some number of years. Say 500. Say 900? Ah! There, Plato taught his students through a dialogue of questions and answers. He learned this so-called something method of instruction from his own teacher. Passive? This so-called reflecting method? No. Oh wait, I guess Socratic method from his own teacher. Socrates, eh? Or I don't remember how they say it, but it's Socrates, obviously. I haven't watched Bill and Ted in a long time. Cool guy called Socrates. One of Plato's students, someone became a great philosopher scientist himself. Plato examined such questions and ideas such as, what is wisdom? What is composer? I don't want to crack another Red Bull until I, like, need it. What is scurvy? What is World War II? What is truth? And what is the best form of bamboo? What is the best form of death? Yeah, but I mean, Haggard is to be expected at 21 hours, I think. That's fine. Wait, what is the best form of? Oh wait, government maybe? The teachings of Plato have influenced Western civilization for many centuries. Centuries are hundreds. Best form of death is dying in a sword fight. Teachings of Plato. So he founded in 387 BC. This game came out in the 90s. Could be like this is centuries, so like let's leave that one for last. Zeddies are found in as many great works, including the contended that the best form of the Mahatma? No, that's obviously not it. Wait, Bibles? Ah, yes, the Spanish Armada. The Republic, in which he contended the best form of government would be something of ruling. Something of ruling patrons. Stone cutters. Oh, it is actually ruling philosophers. That form would be something of ruling philosophers. House? Yay. What word works here? The only issue is I don't know what that word is. A meritocracy of ruling philosophers. So then we've just got the one to brute force there, the time one here. Not 1,000 centuries, that's way too long, obviously. 17, no. 200 we already tried, it's not that. "24 centuries, okay. Athens, 369 BC. Yeah, I know, it was way too long. 369 BC, Athens. Just that I thought I tried everything that made sense, and so I was just going in brute order there. I can actually go faster. I mean, I got it. Oh wait, did I do 397? No, it looks like I got it. Hi, is this book yours? Oh no, sir, I own nothing. Only a free man may own a book, and you'll find many free men at the academy. Cannot read. I think it was 369. Hi, pal, do you know where I am? Hi, pal? What manner of speaking is this? You're in the Temple of Athens, pal. I'm a pilgrim here myself. I'm a writer of comedies from the Isle of Crete. Alright, you can go fuck yourself. Hello, do you know Plato? Of course, I'm a student of Plato's. You may call me Aristotle. I always welcome a stranger with a question. It's how Plato teaches and how I learn. This is the writing of Plato. It must be returned. Let's go into the Bovletarium. Hello, I'm looking for the academy. And who are you, tiny workman? You are not a freeman. The place you seek is in Greece's gardens of Athens. The academy, destined to last at least 900 years. But why would you go there? Can I accept this lost book? Return it before I find you guilty of a crime. Isn't Hotel Mario gonna be super frustrating when I'm tired? Of course. Yeah, that game is frustrating at the best of times. It's more funny when I'm tired, though. I can put up with that more, sort of. Hi, can we discuss this book? We did get Mew. We finished Pokemon Snap pretty quickly. We finished Mega Man 5 for Game Boy pretty quickly. We beat Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. Not as quickly. I think it took us longer to beat beat Sesame Street than it did Mega Man, actually. I think we got like 51 in Snap. Maybe 55. Our discussion is about no ordinary matter, but on the right way to conduct our lives. Such a discussion requires some thinking first. I just realized like there's a huge amount of light on my face. Undersized one, please leave me to my contemplation. Plato, this book is yours. Sesame Street was a good time. Ah, my republic. Thank you, Mario. This book is mine, but the knowledge belongs to all. Now I can teach my pupils just as Socrates taught me. Socrates. What can you tell me to make me smarter? Just do what you did. Ask questions, for no question is too foolish to ask. From small plumbers, great questions may arise. Alright, see you later, nerd. We're blowing this place up. God, it's cheering me on and trying to help me stay awake. It's a very, it's very bright coming in. You can actually very clearly, there's my camera. You can see the silhouette of my camera on my sleeve there now. And that other thing that's like to the left of my camera is my speaker. It's on top of my monitor. See if we can find my... Yeah, whatever. Alright, up next, crown. Let's go over here. The only reason I go over here is because if I hit the button in front of that pedestal, I put it back and then I have to re-answer these questions. London, 1595. The transformation of blah from a small island nation to a great world power. So, Britain. Oh, okay. England. From a small island nation to a great world power began during the 45-year reign of one of that country's greatest monarchs. One of these ones down here. Queen Elizabeth I. Something Queen Bess. Mother Queen? No, wait. Voluntary Queen. Good Queen Bess. As she was fondly known by her subjects, ruled with strength and wisdom in spite of the many problems she faced as queen. Sunlight is bleaching out part of the screen. Yeah. It's a little bit bright coming in. I might have to actually put the blind down. It's a little bit bright on my face also. That's why I'm kind of over here. Let's see. Rule of strength and wisdom in spite of her many problems she faced as queen. Hers was a kingdom troubled by deep religious divisions and a war with Spain's king. Philip II. The famous sea battle with his something was successful. Oh, with his sea armada? The answer that we've had, like, Spanish Armada. The answer we've had kicking around for a while here. Was successful but costly. Finally, countless plots against Elizabeth were attributed to her enemies, including her cousin, Mary, Queen of Scots. When Mary fled to England after abdicating the Scottish throne, Elizabeth had her confined for some 16 years. Weird that there were only 4 answers for that. Made it super obvious. Ultimately, Mary's accused of treason, I assume. Treason. I knew it was in there. And done away with. It was, however, Elizabeth's generous support of the arts and sciences during this period that produced playwright William Shakespeare and world explorer world explorer Sir Francis Drake, allowed her to preside over what is today called the Golden Age of England. Change history and then answer the questions with King Mario. That would be pretty amazing. Wait, where are we going? London sometime, 1595. Okay, we're going to 1595. Let's get this guy in. '95. There's our 595. There we go. Yeah, like it's not even alphabetical, I don't think. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, just kind of wiggle your way through the list until you get to the right one. Maybe they just did that just so that there was no anything like obvious. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't care about what these people have to say. Excuse me, miss. Can I see the queen? You're a bold little fellow. Rather cute, too. However, we must have an audience to see the queen. How about I just walk in? Greetings, ma'am. I must speak to you. Must. Is must a word to be addressed to the Queen of England? Little man, be gone now, or I'll make you shorter by a head. Your Majesty, I think you'll need this. The royal crown. You've kept it well, and returned it safely to its rightful place. Mario, we are eternally grateful. It's all in a day's work, Your Highness. A day's work, you say? That gives us an idea. For this day we shall make you a knight. Arise, Sir Mario, defender of the crown. Accept our personal thanks. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting if there were secret time, place combinations, but I suspect there aren't. Yeah, look at that. We just fucking rocked that one. Walked in, got our bonus. Just walk right out. We're gonna get a fucking high score here. Alright, then we get that. I think that's Spanish flag, right? Oh no, that's India. Few political leaders have earned the prestige of Mohandas K. Gandhi. How does she not know our name? We're fucking Mario. Born in India in 1869, he studied law in and settled in South Africa. I have no idea where he studied law. Britain? Okay. And settled in South Africa. There he protested unjust laws with campaigns called... this is probably that one that I didn't know. The Satyagraha, meaning grasping for the truth. It's me, a Mario! Yeah, he just runs in and it's like, hey, guess what? After some success, Gandhi returned to India in... He was born in 1869. He was probably like 1915. Land ruled by the British since a long time. Probably like the 1700s. There we go, 1757. Gandhi first sought cooperation, but after a British attack on nationalists, he organized non-violent protests against British rule. Also, side note, I'm feeling like I'm waking up again, so this is good. Soon called something or great soul, I believe is the Mahatma. He united Indian factions and extracted British concessions by threatening to fast himself to death. In 1942, when he refused to support the British in somewhere. World War II, he was jailed. After the war, he participated in conferences with British Viceroy. I have no idea. Mountbatten? There we go. Which led to the independence and partition of India and Pakistan. Though Gandhi was mortally wounded 1 year later, his enduring legacy is the practice of passive resistance. A tactic later used during the Civil Rights Movement in the United States. Alright, let's get out of here. Alkaline resistance. Wait, where are we going? Calcutta, 1947. You can do that. 1947. Man, I wish these would move faster as well. Because I feel like by the time I start changing some of them, I've forgotten like some of the digits. Calcutta, 1947. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Piano resistance. Hey Mizu, we're playing Mario's Missing and learning about history, cause it's not really a good game. So we're brute forcing it. We're really brute forcing it. We're just guessing answers. And then we fuck it up and then waste a lot of time. A lot of time. Also, the light is super bright. I'm not really learning exactly. Way too fucking bright now. Alright. Let's move this chair back over here. Ugh. Alright, we gotta find, I guess, Gandhi. Oh, I know how to game a system. Mr. Gandhi, your flag. Am I too late? You are just in time, my small friend. A new era is dawning for the people of India. Thank you, Mario. I shall not forget you. Say, Mahatma, any Koopas bothering you? No, Mario, but your life seems so full of endless struggle. Perhaps you should consider defeating these enemies of yours through passive resistance. Never leave to outrun a thing you can outwit. Yeah, I mean, it's all about gaming the system. Everything is. Alright, let's get out of here. Blow this place up with our thermal detonator. Get out of here. I need some water. I had some Soylent for breakfast, that's all. Because apparently all the Treat Stream stuff still isn't available in the morning, even though I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. I think Treat Stream is entirely manual. Because I know like at least one option, the breakfast burrito option that they have, I know they open at 5 in the morning. All right, next room. All right, 5 more things here. Yeah, still an hour and a half. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, at that point, you might as well order me some lunch, because like then it's not going to arrive for a long time after that. Yeah, like I don't know. I suspect all these places should be, or at least some of these places should be open now. The breakfast burrito one should definitely be open. And it says, of all of them, it says 4 hours, 28 minutes. I don't even think they'll be open in 4 hours, 28 minutes. They close at 1. Yeah, I think the Treat Stream stuff is all done manually, and they literally just place the order themselves. All right, whatever the fuck this thing is. But yeah, I know the breakfast place opens at 5, and I believe they close at 1. They only do breakfast and lunch. Well, like brunch. When young Johann Gutenberg was growing up in somewhere. Say Germany at the turn of the 15th century, books were very rare and expensive because a scribe had to duplicate them one by one. It's a brunch burrito. I sound crazy. Hey, Meninius, welcome back. I am somewhat out of sorts now. It's a bunch burrito. Since Johann was a child of great curiosity who loved to read, he dreamed of a faster, easier way to make books. Luckily, Johann had inherited a large fortune. This allowed him to dedicate all his time to the invention that would soon change the world. The secret, he realized, was in finding a way to print words so copies would be quick and effortless. Why are all these ones don't have very many options? 3 p.m. you just woke up? Come on, Meninius. You just gotta stay up for 24 hours. It's no big deal. Yeah, I don't know why there's less options. Gutenberg first tried carving letters from wood, but the printing came out backward and blurry. Okay, nope. Shitty and crooked and blurry. He continued to experiment, spending all his father's money during the 24 years? Okay. How many years? 4,000 years. I mean, it's in a lifetime, so it's probably like 30 years. Okay, yeah. Took to perfect the printing press. final press made with movable something type, metal type, worked perfectly. Childhood dream realized at last. Johann printed his first books in 1455. It's where we're going. Known today as Gutenberg Bibles. All right, kick that ass. Mainz 1455. 6:30. Because you gotta learn. I also already forgot what time I was supposed to go to. Gotta learn with Mario. Mainz 1455. 1455. 1455. 1455. Hey, Vess. We're learning. Wait, are these in the order of the places you go if you go left to right? I think they might be. That might be why they're all out of order. Because if you just go left to right in each room, then you just go down one each time. Alright, we just gotta get into our whirlpool. God damn it, I missed it. And you missed it, Vest. We learned all about calculus and Sir Isaac Newton. Hello? Offered type? I'm sorry, we have only books here, not trinkets. Is this letter yours? Shh, son, this is a library. I have absolutely no use for what appears to be a metal letter or wax seal. Perhaps the fellows at the Mint may have made that. Does Herr Gutenberg have a library card? A what? Gutenberg used to come in here every day when he was a little boy. What a bookworm that kid was. Most families can't afford to have a single book in their home. Yep, you missed learning about calculus. Now you'll never know about calculus. Doesn't look important enough to me. Where are you, fucking fuckhead? Hi, Johann. Having a productive type of day? I believe this is your type. And you're my type of guy, Mario. But please, call me Johann. Your hard work has helped me to finally finish my masterpiece. So, are they implying that Johann's, like, into Mario? Yeah, always the full screenshot. What'll you do next? Well, Mario, after spending the last 30 years working day and night on this printing press, I've got a stack of reading to catch up on. All right. Blow it up. Boom. He got taken away by Mario. All right, what's up next? Whatever this thing is. Looks vaguely compass-like. Pacific Ocean, 1521. The importance of perseverance has few better examples than Ferdinand Magellan. When Columbus reached America in 1492, he thought he had found a western shortcut to India. By whatever, however, when Magellan's 1521, 1475, or 1519. When Magellan's 5 ships sailed west to find the Spice Islands. Since inventing the Bible. Explorers suspected that the Americas were a vast new region unconnected to Asia. After a year of exploring the something coast of the eastern coast of the New World for a way west, Magellan entered the rough seas between somewhere on the tip of South America. The tip of South America. I'm imagining this is where he thinks he was. Tierra del Fuego in the tip of South America. Was missing a lot. Oops, I just fucked that up. After some days of struggle, Magellan entered the vast something ocean. After 30 days of struggle? 39 days of struggle? Okay, so plenty. Magellan entered the vast something ocean. Pacific Ocean. Sailing west, his crew endured malnutrition and scurvy, presumably. Welcome back, Vlasno. We're learning about Magellan. Scurvy. Till they reached the Philippines. There, Magellan was the victim of hostile natives. But Juan Sebastian Del Cano pressed on. Victoria, the sole remaining ship, rounded the Cape of Africa and returned to Spain. Thus, Magellan's expedition became the first to sail around the globe. In so doing, it demonstrated the true scale of the globe, and proved that the Americas were indeed a whole new world. Oh, it could be oceans. True scale of the oceans proved that the Americas were indeed a new world. My mom is learning. My mom goes to college. Pacific Ocean, 1521. $15.21. This music just says to me that I think we're getting close to the end. This sounds like penultimate world music here to me. But yeah, we're definitely going to be getting to Hotel Mario by like 10. Well, maybe not by 10, but around 10, I think. Like 20 minutes, I suspect. If this is the final world, we'll be getting to Hotel Mario soon. Oh fuck, I missed the whirlpool. Oh yeah, that must have been a boss. Man, check out the size of that seagull. Jesus. It's like, that's a fucking enormous seagull. Alright, let's go see the captain. I assume he was looking for something. Captain, I think you'll be needing this. I don't even... My astrolabe. Now I can find the way to the Spice Islands and then home. We may finish this voyage safely after all. Thank you, my friend. Or I'm a tiny plumber. I mean, that's what they all say, but like, Jesus. Hey, now I can say I set Magellan straight. That's rather catchy. Magellan Strait. Strait of Magellan. Well, I think that's what we'll call that passage back there. Thanks for the inspiration, Mario. I mean, it does seem like we're tiny. Also, I need to get, like, this sprite and animation and just, like, put that over any picture of an explosion. A guy got shot last night in your town? Who already has a bad reputation. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but I'll take it. And then I guess we'll be just taking someone's skull there. Michelangelo Buonarroti, one of history's most impressive artists, was born in somewhere, Italy. Florence, I'm assuming? Nope. Caprese on March something. Must be pre-1503. 1475. It's a chisel or a sex toy. Raised by a family of something at the... Wait, what? Family of... death. Patrons. Stonecutters. At the age of 13, he was apprenticed to learn the basics of painting at the Something Brothers School. Orlando Brothers Studio. Michelangelo, however, considered himself a sculptor, and he broke his contract so that he might study in the sculpture gardens of the great patron. Thought this was like Mad Libs. Yeah, it has to be actually be accurate. Lorenzo de Medici. Apparently, a guy shot his girlfriend and after went to the police himself. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, they make it seem like straight. Yeah, Magellan's just like, yeah, that's the straight of me. I'm on an actual computer now. I'm inside the computer. Let me out of the computer. Oh, yeah. Can't Whistle got excited about Sesame Street. Indeed, Michelangelo's fame as a sculptor is unmatched. His remarkable Pieta was carved when he was only 23. Shortly thereafter, his 13.5-foot David was wrought from a single block of marble. Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 was badass. If you weren't here, you missed out. I mean, it's going to be on my channel of YouTube and also in the VODs, but, you know, some good shit. You missed out live. I was kind of fucked up in terms of, like, sanity at that point, I think. It was wrought from a single block of marble. When commissioned to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, though, Michelangelo implored Pope... Julius II? Okay. Fucking nailed it. That the painter Raphael could do better. Michelangelo was given the job anyway, and ironically, the result was his true masterpiece. 500 years after this accomplishment, Michelangelo's influence as a painter, architect, and sculptor is still felt. Oh, I hadn't had any. I only had one this morning so far, and I think I had that around 7:30, maybe 8:30, and that was because I was like, my eyes were closing. Oh wait, where are we going? Florence at some time. 1503. But I was coming down off of the Timbits. Wait, was it 1503? Yeah, the Timbits did help, but then I crashed when I ran out. Yeah, I think the Timbits worked as like a awakening thing, sort of. Although, to be honest, I did kind of crash at basically the usual time. It was like early morning. All right, Florence. They did last a long time though, and they did kind of keep me like awake-ish. They were good. 100 Timbits. Let you buy more Timbits. I definitely should not have. If only because it probably would have been the same person delivering them. I'd be like, why the fuck did you order, like, Timbits twice? Yeah, mode 7. Alright, don't care about you. Don't care about this guy. Ah, it's just 100. Or it's 50 Timbits, whatever. Because I have friends and I like Timbits. Also, there's no one else here. Also, it's like 7 in the morning. I need my 50 Timbits in the morning. It was pretty good, Maninias. Multiple Timbits orders at the same time. I was hoping to get fresh ones. Yeah, so I just ordered 50 more. Ciao, Michelangelo. Is this chisel yours? Grazie. I've been looking for that all over this studio. That's a relief. Often our worst fears are unfounded. Perhaps it is the same with the Sistine Chapel. So, Mike, you gonna paint that ceiling? Oh, why not? You convinced me. Now, whose portrait should I put up there? Say, Mario. Nah. Yeah, he's only got one chisel. I like also how they carefully made sure he wasn't finished with David here. We all speak English with Italian accents, of course. All right, skull time. Return to owner. I'm afraid the owner won't be needing it anymore. Stratford upon Avon, 1601. Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, Macbeth. These are only a few of the famous characters immortalized by the greatest playwright? I think that was an option. Playwright and poet in English literature. William Shakespeare, born over 400 years ago in 1564. Should have had like a lot of reference images for leaves for the David. Just like a tree coincidentally like in front of it. Shakespeare's plays are still performed throughout the world. Shakespeare wrote during England's golden age, a time when Queen Elizabeth I was generously supporting the arts. It's said that Shakespeare wrote a something just for her. A play just for her. And something as well as an author. Actor as well as an author. Shakespeare is known to have written lots of plays. Like 37? Okay, good. Among them were something. Oh, I guess these are like historical histories, such as Richard III and Henry V. Comedies such as The Taming of the Shrew and Twelfth Night, and I guess these are tragedies such as Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet. Tragedies. Most of Shakespeare's plays were first performed by the open-roofed Globe Theatre, where bad weather would cancel a performance. Off the top of my head, I couldn't remember that it was called the Globe, but it's like, oh yeah. As soon as I see it, it's like, that's the one. Shakespeare lived until 1616, having made a modest fortune. He was buried in the village where he was born. It's literally at the top of the screen there, is it not? Like, why did they choose that of all things? It's literally at the top of the screen. Stratford upon Avon, 1601. (1601). Designers figured I'd be out of fucks by now. Oh, Stratford. Gotcha. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot that you're actually supposed to go and like learn by talking to the people in the areas. So I guess the fact that it was at the top didn't really matter. Am I okay? I'm just rocking out. It didn't come with a reference book, no, but you're supposed to go into the area referenced and then you're supposed to offer skull. You're supposed to go into these areas and talk to these people, and they would tell you the answers to these questions. All right, there we go. Enter stage right. Give prop to Shakespeare. I must bear a charmed life. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Mario, but now the play may commence. All's well that ends well. Yeah, is this yours? Well, Bill, it's late, and I have to go. Thank you for the 4444, Tim Oh, okay. Supper or whatever I'm fancying. Happy stream anniversary. Thanks for entertaining us for 4 years. P.S. You don't have to use this for food. Thank you for the 4444, Tim Bet. Huzzah, indeed. I almost missed that. Well, Bill, it's late. I have to go. Yeah, I'll probably use that for. I think that came from the guy who orders my treat stream stuff. Order more Timbits. Same guy all these years. Good night, good night. Parting is such a sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Thank you again, my puckish plumber. You're welcome. All right, let's blow up Stratford here. You want Timbits. All right, we got our password. I'll probably use that for dinner or something tonight. I don't think I'm going to want to cook after I sleep, which is what most of today is going to be for. All right, let's grab this. I guess this is going to take us to Egypt. Oops. Alexandria, 47 BC. Upon their father's passing, Cleopatra and her brother were named to rule the kingdom of Alexandria. Okay, Egypt. However, Cleopatra's... Yeah, we're coming in towards the end here. However, Cleopatra's selfish brother, Mark Antony's... Is it Ptolemy? Yeah, okay. Didn't wish to share the throne, so he banished his sister from the capital city of Alexandria. I'm a little bit sleep. Well, not right now, actually. I'm kind of okay right now. I think like a wave of Red Bull kind of hit me. It kind of didn't pick up entirely. I think it's picking up now. I don't know, or it's the light or something. I don't know. It was up to the Roman ruler Julius Caesar, who served as Egypt's guardian, to restore Cleopatra to her throne. Thus, a second something was held for the queen in the year... Coronation was held for the queen in the year 47 BC. Yeah, I got that second win from the Red Bull. I mean... Oh yeah, for Hotel Mario. I've seen the Bowser fight in Hotel Mario, and that looks like shenanigans. All right, page 2. Meanwhile, Caesar fell deeply in love with Cleopatra, and she eventually bore him a son named Julius II. No. Caesarion? However, on March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar was done away with by members of the Roman Senate. One of Rome's new leaders, Mark Antony, had once been an officer in Caesar's army. Cleopatra, who had a penchant for powerful rulers, soon married Antony and bore him 3 sons. A Roman civil war soon followed, in which Antony's forces were defeated in a great sea battle. Soon after, both Antony and Cleopatra took their own lives. We never had Red Bull. I highly recommend avoiding it as much as possible. Oh wait, where are we going? Alexandria, 47 BC. Tastes like juiced Skittles. I don't entirely agree with that. That would be good. Whereas Red Bull kind of tastes gross. Alright, we're going to Alexandria. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, hi, Miss Cleopatra. Ready for the big day? Queen, were you looking for this? You mean my ancestor's staff of royal power? A 3-pound solid gold symbol of absolute rule over 1/3 of the world? Why, yes, I was. Well, Cleo, looks like everything's A-okay. Yes, Mario, it's been another dramatic moment in my life. Perhaps one day it'll even be a play, with Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, and I all living happily ever after. Nah. Blow it up. Don't try and tell me that's not a bomb. She looks so happy. Yeah, it's clearly a thermal detonator. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the intro music. I was just like, fuck this, I'm out. Overload. Oh shit. Blow that fucking shit up. At least he didn't get murdered this time. Last time he died. This is a legit Nintendo game, yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Is he getting Monty Python'd here? Oh, I guess he went into the past. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Congratulations, you did it. Yeah, never mind. I guess he died. Time Machine Team. It's better than that Mission Impossible one. Yeah, never mind. I guess Bowser still did die after all. Pretty brutal there. I like how it's artists ... as though they aren't actually artists. Like Reverse Flash, never dead. What the fuck writing was there? I guess for the instruction manual? And I guess all the text. All the tons of text that we mostly didn't read. Yeah, there was a lot of people telling me things and I just ignored it. Who wants to play some Hotel Mario? Doodaloo. It's Hotel Mario time. Doodaloo. Special thanks to Mom and Dad. Everyone's here just in time for the Hotel Mario. Thank you. The end. It's supposed to be your mom and dad that bought the game? Maybe. It's possible. Wow. So that's another game. We've beaten so many games today. Alright, let's turn this off. Get Hotel Mario going. Oh boy. I wonder what's for dinner. My boy.